Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm going to talk about our two university partners, including University of Twente and the Hague University of Applied Sciences. And I'll be talking more about the foundation year for high school graduates from Taiwan. First of all, as a short introduction, I am Chihye. I'm usually based in Seoul, South Korea. I'm the student recruitment manager for Taiwan, Korea, Japan, and Mongolia. So I think you all know, it's not here. Thank you.
同学们看一下，为什么现场是跑不出来？因为没关掉的原因。
So now all you can see my presentation. Thank you for pointing out. So I believe you all know about basic facts and figures about studying in the Netherlands. So I'll skip it and I'll straight go into our university partners introduction. Let me briefly explain about this. Sorry. Before start, let me briefly explain about the Dutch higher education system first, because there are two types of universities. One is research university. Another one is University of Applied Sciences. So as you can imagine from their names, research universities, they focus on academic knowledge and theoretical stuff, whereas University of Applied Sciences, they more focus on practical knowledge, career-oriented education. So now you know the difference, and we have one university partner for research university and one University of Applied Sciences one. So first one is University of Twente. It's one of the research universities. University of Twente is based in, is located in the city called Enschede. It's taking 2 hours from Amsterdam by direct train. It is a small country, so wherever you want to go, it's taking a maximum 2 to 3 hours only. So it's taking 2 hours from Amsterdam, and the city is next to German border. As a small city, the living cost is quite affordable, and rental prices in Enschede are 50% lower than in Amsterdam. So you can save some money for living costs. Enschede is a small city, but there are a lot of things to enjoy for students as well. So we have football stadium right next to the university, and there are a wide range of bars, festivals, events, cafes, etc. So University of Twente is world's top 1% university. It is ranked 189th in the QS ranking table. And there are 4 technical universities in the Netherlands, and it is one of them. And they have been selected as the best technical university in the Netherlands 2020. Just like other universities in the Netherlands, their tuition fees are quite affordable as well. So for business or social sciences, it's around 9,500 euros per year. And for engineering and technology degrees, it's around 13,000 euros. Their approach to education is quite unique as well. So they combined 2 different areas, which is technology and engineering and behavioral and social sciences. So for example, if there's a student studying mechanical engineering and wants to make a robot, they have to know all the knowledges about like computer science, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, AI, etc. But we also teach how to adopt a robot into society. What's the regulation of making robot and using robot? Is it beneficial to our society? So this kind of combination is very unique. It's only available at University of Twente. So if you're thinking about studying engineering and technology abroad, I would recommend the Netherlands, and especially for University of Twente, because they provide quality education at affordable tuition fee. So if you see the table here, there are 4 universities on the table. So they all are very similarly ranked in the world ranking table, but tuition fees are very different. So for University of Twente, it's around 11,000 euros to 13,000 euros. But in the UK, US, Australia, it's much, much higher tuition fee. So you can enjoy quality education at affordable tuition fee. And also, if you obtain a degree in the Netherlands, you can stay in the Netherlands for 12 months after graduation as well. So during the period, you can seek for job opportunities in the Netherlands. The learning style is quite different as well. So at the University of Twente, students will have to do a lot of projects throughout a year. It is so-called project-based learning and project-based education. So all students will study 4 modules a year, and per module, they will have to finish a project as well. So project is not about lecturers and teachers. It's more about students. Students have to gather together, research on something, and get to the result together, and present their result to audience as well. So it's really student-driven learning, not like teacher or lecturer-driven learning. Also, University of Twente is quite famous for their entrepreneurship as well. And it's been selected as the most entrepreneurial university in the Netherlands. And there have been 1,000 startups launched on the campus of the university. And the famous one is Booking.com. It's been launched by one of Twente's alumni. In the Netherlands, there's no such kind of proper university campus, but at the University of Twente, it's more like American-style park-like campus. So education, research, and student life come all together on the single site. And it's very safe environment as well as lively because there are all students and teachers. This is some example of photos of our university. So there's a square, and only Starbucks in the city of Enschede is based in the campus. So if weather allows, students are just gather with their fellow students at the square and enjoy the weather. And you know that Dutch people ride a bicycle a lot. So it's a big campus. So every student rides their bicycles. As I said, they have to do a lot of projects. So we have a lot of spaces for group work as well. And we provide students and local people with workshops and seminars for entrepreneurship as well. So if you want to study at the University of Twente, and if you just graduated from your high school in Taiwan, then you need to one of the ways to get into the university is International Foundation Year. So International Foundation Year is run by Twente Pathway College. It's right on the campus. Our students will use all the university facilities as university students do. And if they pass the modules, they are guaranteed to progress to the English taught programs at the University of Twente. So through the foundation, students can improve their academic knowledge as well as English skills. And more importantly, they spend 1 year with us to adjust their life into the Netherlands. And because they will live and study at the University of campus, they can enjoy the campus environment and they can make friends from all over the globe. So once students complete their high school diploma in Taiwan, they can start foundation in September and study for 3 terms, which is 9 months. Then they progress to university, which is 3 years. So total duration will be 4 years. Then they can either continue with masters or get a job in the Netherlands. These are the degree options students can choose from. As you can see, we have largest department in engineering and technology area, but we also have communication science or business administration degrees as well. In terms of the entry requirements, for academic entry requirements for high school diploma, students with a high school diploma, we look for in year 12 average score of 80% in math and physics, and a minimum overall average score of 70%. For business and social sciences degrees, year 12 minimum overall average score of 80% with a mathematics subject studied. For English, for IELTS, it's 5.5. We also accept TOEFL. And they enter the foundation course with their high school diploma grades and English examination result. But once they get into the foundation, they have to pass all the modules from foundation. And pass mark in the Netherlands is 55%. So as long as they pass all the modules, they are guaranteed to progress to their chosen degree. These are the fees. So for foundation, it's slightly higher than bachelor's degrees tuition fee. So for engineering and technology, it's around 15,650 euros per year. For business or social sciences, it's 15,290 euros per year. And once they progress, it's slightly less than foundation tuition fee. Please mind that we have certain deadlines for application, payment, and visa. So if you want to get into the foundation next year, then you have to make your application before 15th of June. Then you have to make a payment before 1st of July. Then you have to submit all your visa-related documents before 8th of July. These are quite strict deadlines. And we have 2 accommodation options. One is on the campus, one is outside of campus in the city center. And the distance between the campus and city center takes about 15 minutes by bicycle, so it's quite close. Prices ranged between 650 euros and 800 per month, approximately, including all bills. So this is about the University of Twente and International Foundation year for Twente. Now I'm going to talk about the Hague University of Applied Sciences and International Foundation year for the University of the Hague University. The Hague city of the Hague itself is quite attractive, I think. It is number 3 city of the Netherlands after Amsterdam and Rotterdam. And those 3 cities are close enough. So if you arrive in Amsterdam airport, you will get to The Hague in 30 minutes by train. So it's quite close. And city of The Hague is quite dynamic, cosmopolitan, and multicultural city. Even though the capital of the Netherlands is Amsterdam, all the governmental organizations are based in The Hague. And also royal family, they are living in The Hague as well as in Amsterdam. Their nickname is City of Peace and Justice. It is very international environment and 4th UN city after New York, Geneva, and Vienna. There are a lot of a lot of multicultural companies, multinational companies, international organizations, and embassies based in The Hague. Even though The Hague is quite cosmopolitan city vibe, but 1/3 of the city is green space actually. So if students have free time and want to relax with their friends, they can enjoy green spaces in The Hague, and they can go to the beach. It's quite close. So if you see the picture on the right side, this is the sea, like ocean, right next to the city of The Hague. As I said, there are many international organizations based in The Hague. For example, Shell, ING, Siemens, these kind of multinational companies, and Oxfam, UNICEF, these kind of non-governmental organizations. And there are a lot of legal institutions in The Hague as well. This is quite important because the Hague University of Applied Sciences, they are more practical, professionally oriented education. So students at the university will have to do mandatory internship during their studies. And there will be a lot of projects with real companies as well. It's not about academic theory. It's more about practical tasks from the company and organizations. So let me show you some photos of the Hague University of Applied Sciences as well. This is typical city campus. So it's not like University of Twente. It's just in the city, and there are 3 big buildings connected each other to make one main campus of the university. If you go inside of the rounded building on the left-hand side, this is like this. So it's not like traditional classical university vibe. It's more like modern, like contemporary vibes. And all our students for foundation, they will start studying from the main campus as well. We also have sports campus. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes by main campus, from main campus. We have international sports management. So international sports management students, they will spend a lot of time at the sports campus. So if you complete your high school diploma from Taiwan, you have 2 choices. Maybe you can go directly into 4 years degree at the Hague University, or maybe you spend some time for foundation and then progress to 3 years bachelor's. So even if you take foundation, there's no additional or extra year to study. So total duration will be 4 years anyway. And students can start their foundation either in September or January. January intake is fast track. So students starting from January will join 2nd semester of September students, and they will finish together. Then they are progressing to 3 years bachelor's degree. If you look at the degree portfolio of the university, we have international business, international financial management and control, communication management, sports management, UX design, industrial design, engineering, etc. So if you compare to the degree portfolio from research university, it's more like practical, really interesting and really job-related degrees. Entry requirements, it is for academic entry requirement, we require senior high school diploma from Taiwan with 60% overall in year 12 with a mathematics subject studied. And for English, if students want to study, start their foundation in September, it's IELTS 5. For January, it's IELTS 5.5. Because it's fast track program, we require slightly higher IELTS for January intake. And progression requirement is the same. So as long as they pass all the modules from foundation, they are guaranteed to progress to 3 years bachelor's at the Hague University. Tuition fees at the Hague University and foundation are even more affordable. So for September intake for foundation, it's around 13,400 euros per year. For January, it's around 10,000 euros. And for undergraduate degree, it's around 8,634 euros per year. It's very affordable tuition fee. And also we have like deadlines for application, payment, visa. But we have more time compared to Twente because so if students just miss application deadline at Twente, they have 1 month of time to apply for the Hague University as well. Accommodation option for foundation students, it is the social hall. It used to be called the student hotel, but they changed their name to the social hall. It is private accommodation provider. It's just in front of the main campus. So it only takes 5 to 10 minutes walk from the main campus. Students will have private ensuite room and they will share kitchen with other students. And the prices ranged between 850 euros and 1,200 euros. It's slightly higher than Twente. I will not go through all the details about visa process, but one thing to keep in mind that is that it's not students, like individual students' responsibility to apply for their visa. It is university's responsibility to apply for students' visa on their behalf. So all you need to do is submit visa-related documents to the university in deadline, that's all. So it looks quite complex, but actually it's quite easy and straightforward. So that's all from me. If you have any questions, please